Good morning, welcome to Cambodia. I just got up and prepared for the day. After I have breakfast, I'll head over and teach my preschoolers. I teach English and math and read stories in the Bible and do fun things, play blocks and Legos with them. So I'm headed off to do that, and I hope you enjoy following me around today. Hello, welcome to my school. So I just want to share one way that I have really seen a need for God in Cambodia, and that would be through just the extreme amount of brokenness in families here, and the way that children are raised in homes that are either very abusive or are very broken because of, lots of times mainly just because Cambodia has just come through a major genocide, and all of the older people that are alive have lived through horrendous things, and the children that they raised to just fend for themselves and to survive and to not really think about others or love others, just kind of make money so that you can eat, and that was all that was important. And so those values and those morals are what is passed down to this next generation, and that generation hasn't really lived through a horrible event like that, but they are raised by parents who have and grandparents who have, and they just kind of are left to fend for themselves a lot of times. Yeah, so I just see a lot of brokenness in the families here, and a need for mentorship of parents, and especially fathers. I think needing fathers who love their kids and who take care of them and want to see them grow up to be good people and not just people who cheat and steal because that's the way you get things done. Welcome to my classroom. This is where I teach preschool to 6 little boys and girls in my school. And I teach them the alphabet. You can see we have all the words and the letters up on the board. We learn about fruits and vegetables and the letters, all in Khmer and in English. And it's a lot of fun. We've been learning about plants, so you can see they have the seeds growing into plants. Just fun things to get them thinking and looking around at the world around them. So the kids that I teach here at CCAM are rescued from either situations where they're orphaned, both their parents have died, or they are in very abusive homes with alcohol and lots of violence, or they've been abandoned by their parents in the garbage or whatever and don't have a safe place to live. And so they come here and basically just become one big family. There's about 32 students that live here right now, and they're all homeschooled in the school, and they also are taught traditional Khmer music and dance and how to draw and paint and write storybooks and illustrate them. So we're publishing storybooks, and we're going out to different churches in the community and different areas, dancing our dances that many of our students have choreographed and written. And it's just a cool ministry to be a part of and see how God is using the arts that used to be used to worship Buddha and worship ancestors are now being used to glorify God and to share His love for Cambodia with the people of Cambodia. And so it's my privilege and my honor and my joy to be working here and teaching here, and hope you enjoyed learning about it and seeing some of my students. A way I've seen God really working in Cambodia is the amount of Christians that I've met here. I think coming here I just expected to land in a place, I don't know, that just, there wasn't even a community of Christians or anything here, and that's been the complete opposite. I've had the privilege of going to lots of different churches and meeting so many different Christians, Christians who are older, who've come through the Khmer Rouge and who are now supporting and raising up and discipling newer Christians. And I've met lots of Christians who like one of my best friends, who's also my Khmer teacher, who just became a Christian a year ago because she started working at a school teaching Khmer to foreigners, and that school focuses on discipling its teachers to know Christ and to walk with Christ. And it's changed a lot of younger people's lives who are now living with their families, discipling their families, teaching their families about the Bible, and it's really cool to see that younger generation raising up and loving God and sharing that with their families and with their friends as well. Welcome to lunchtime. Today we are having curry, Khmer curry, that has chicken and green beans and nom bachok, which are Khmer noodles. But my kids are eating trakun, samla matu trakun, which is morning glory and rice, and it is very delicious. We have mate, which is like hot pepper, and there's some rice. This is my favorite food in Cambodia. Welcome to my Khmer school, where I studied Khmer for over a year now. And in the beginning I came for 2 hours every afternoon, and now I come about 2 times a week for an hour and study Khmer, which I greatly enjoy and love being able to speak with people in their own language, and of course love hanging out with my Khmer teacher, who's also a very good friend. I think one of the hardest things I've encountered or struggled with since being in Cambodia is when I came, I found a community